What it do, what it do, what it do. We are live and popping and shopping. How's everybody doing tonight? How y'all doing? We are here, we are here, we're here. Giving it a few seconds. Y'all know how I do. I always give y'all a few seconds to realize I'm a little live at this morning, this evening. What, we got like 10 minutes? I'm early today, y'all. Yes, I is. But anyway, y'all know how we start this thing off. We always start this thing off with prayers. Praying for any and everybody that got something going on, that lost somebody, that is financially in strains. Mental health is like really, really, really rampant right now. So we praying for those that are going through mental health issues. We're praying for those that are going through housing issues. We're praying for those who are just having. Actually, it would be honest. We're praying for all of each other because we're all having a rough time right now. If we're being honest, I really don't care what your status is in life or where you work or what you're doing. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, we all got something going on right now. No one can say that they don't. Period. Point blank. Praying for all the folks that's behind the wall, and hopefully they make it home with a straight mind, not wanting to go back. Some of you should be there. Some of you shouldn't be there. I don't want any of you there. So work towards not going back there. Work towards getting out of there. Praying for the families who are struggling right now. Just praying for everybody, like I said, in the whole. With that being said, amen, amen. Now, with all of that being said, you don't know how we usually start this thing off with the prayers, but I also do a recap. So, mentally, I am exhausted with y'all. So, the 12-year-old that was fighting the adults, or the adults that was trying to fight the 12-year-old. Come on, Harrisburg. Come on. Y'all be fussing and cussing about the kids shooting each other and all the gun violence and all the drama. But then we got adults going at kids. Come on, y'all. Y'all supposed to be making a difference. Y'all supposed to be stopping that. Y'all not supposed to be exciting that. We are in the wrong climate for that today. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit up here and fake like I was ever perfect in life, because I have never been perfect in life. And when it came to a fight, I never backed down from one. That is a known fact. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But there is always room for growth. There is always room for change. And as an adult, you ain't never catch me out in these streets trying to fight no 12-year-old. You got to be kidding me. As far as I'm concerned, I'm looked at as the person that they're looking up to. And if y'all don't believe me, trust me when I say this. They mimic what we do. They don't listen to what we say. They mimic what we do. It's been a proven fact. Like, y'all irritating me right now. I can't believe these adults was out here going at kids instead of trying to correct the situation with the actual 12-year-olds. I don't care how big they are. They babies. Their mind aren't mature enough to understand what they doing. As adults, y'all supposed to be the leaders. I shouldn't even have to be having this conversation. Seriously. But then again, that's that mental health part. We're going to talk about that again. The mental health that is running rampant around here. Not to mention a family member just today enlightened me to something that I haven't been speaking on, that I'm going to speak on as soon as I get done touching on this mental health. But the mental health has been rampant around here lately. It has been uncontrollable. People aren't getting the help that they actually need. People aren't looking at the help that people aren't understanding that they have issues going on within themselves to get the help that they need. That's a problem. Then on top of it, the financial illiteracy, the reading issues, the education levels, all of this is playing big factors into how these kids are acting today. And y'all still complaining. Y'all, I don't want to hear no more complaints after yesterday. I'm going to just say that. Anyway, moving along with my recap, I hope to not see no more adults. See, the thing is now, Adults, y'all not paying attention. Everything is recorded. There's a camera everywhere. There's a phone in everybody's hands. You are being recorded with all of your actions. So whether it's good or bad, people are going to see it. People are going to speak on it. You can't get mad when somebody speaks on your actions if you know you're wrong. And we know you're wrong. Again, we're adults. Also, we were talking about all the stuff that went on this weekend. Icon 411 had a bridge networking event with men, and the men that turned out for that, kudos to y'all. The networking that you guys were able to do is beautiful. The bridge is just like the womb. It's a group of men that get together, that operate and own businesses and continue to network amongst themselves. That's the exact same thing that the womb does. Women operating and managing businesses. They link, a bunch of women link together, come together and operating with each other and getting each other businesses and supporting one another. That's what we do as a part of the sisterhood. So that's what the brotherhood does. So there's a bunch of things going on both sides of the fence. There are places that you can get assistance and meet up with people if you're trying to operate or own a business. These people you can network with and increase your business, help your business, get your business out there. Male or female, there are people who are willing to work with you. Speaking on that, my folks is getting ready to do a taste of Harrisburg during the Juneteenth parade week celebration, but we're also going to do a taste of Harrisburg with small cooks in Harrisburg on 2nd Street. That's going to be something special. I can't wait to give you all a date and the details on that. Kyra, I'm trying to get in contact with you. Give me a call when you see this. I need you to participate. And that's not your average kitchen right there on 3rd and Forester. So anybody that know her, tell her I said I'm looking for her. I got to talk to her. I need her to get in contact with me because I don't got her direct phone number. But anyway, the bridge was nice. Also, Michelle Green had her Strength, Courage, and Wisdom art show this Saturday, and I attended that. It was absolutely beautiful. It spotlighted 40 and over artists, and it also spotlighted Michelle Hairston as one of hip-hop's pioneers for over 30 plus years, and we love her for that, for being in that space for us and bringing that education and knowledge back home to teach our children. So a lot went on Saturday. Sunday, my 40 and over league started. The BMD league. Let me go to my little chart here because I wrote down notes on Sunday because I knew they was going to be asking me what I thought. First of all, I hated the odds when they put them out there. Boom put the odds out last week, and I had so much to say about those odds. But if y'all not doing nothing on Sundays and y'all want to know what I'm talking about, y'all can meet me at 5th and McClay at the Nativity School. It's the 40 and over BMD League games. Best basketball you'll see in this area. I'm just telling you. Anywho, the game one was Shays. Remember the white boys? I used to call them my white boys. Can't call them my white boys no more. They done picked up a couple of black guys. They make some incredible pickups. They're gonna be the silent ones to watch. I'm telling you, they're gonna be dangerous. Sis, I don't know if you know this or not, but they picked up TJ. Remember Big TJ off of Red? Yeah, they picked up TJ. Dangerous. Hold on, that's not even it. It gets better. So they beat Harrisburg's finest, and that was a pretty good team. Okay, that it was who was it? Larry Hilton, all of them. I think yeah, and Bay and them. Yeah, so they dropped them all. So hold on, it gets better. So game 2 was Pals versus Hustle Hard. I think that was Larry Hilton and them. Hustle Hard is Larry and Hilton and them. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out who's on what team because they done jumped all over the place. But Pals is the standing champions right now, so we knew they still gonna be around for a minute. Anyway, moving along, the movement, Dom, Brad, beat my squad. Only because the whole league is against my squad, if we being honest. Boom brought some old stuff from last season into the new season. On top of y'all been criticizing the hood because we terrorists and we thugs, and y'all ain't never liked us from the rip. I'ma just say that the guys is what's hitting for you. Always all y'all against us. We know that. It's us versus everybody. And so there's that. Anywho, moving along. The movement got a lucky win. We're gonna see how they do the rest of the season because they call themselves stacking up. They got some of my faves over there, Kenton, Drew, folks that I actually like. But then there's some folks that I really don't like. Butters, Brad, yeah, I'm calling them out because I'm gonna talk crazy to them on Sunday. And they say, talk about me on your little show. My little show. Yeah, y'all want me to talk about y'all, all right. Anywho, moving on along. The last game was the two new teams that came from out of town, and both teams look really good. So I can't really speak on them yet. My first week seeing them, but so far so good. We got a couple of good players on both sides, so we can't see how far they make it with coming and meshing in with us. So we'll see how that all plays out. Start next week. So if y'all not doing nothing on Sundays, join us from, like I said, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. at the Nativity School on 5th and McClay. It's a game every hour on the hour. So that was my weekend. Now, yesterday we voted. I swear, I promise y'all, I'm not hollering, I'm not cussing, I'm not fussing. Y'all seen the voter turnout? Y'all see who won what? Come November, we supporting everybody that y'all picked. Why? Because that's what we have to do. Y'all picked them. Now, what y'all can't do no more, this is two things that y'all can't do. Y'all can't be crying about who got picked because the voter turnout, I'm going to say that. And y'all can't be crying about what's not getting taken care of in your neighborhoods or what's not being done here or what's not being done there because you didn't vote. So you really never cared anyway. Y'all just like to complain. I've learned that. I'm learning it and I'm starting to accept it. I'm no longer elevating my blood pressure, trying to get y'all to do the right thing, trying to explain to y'all why we got to do the right thing, trying to explain to y'all how it help us as a group. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to bring the people so y'all can hear the people. And if y'all believe them and want to hear it, then that's on y'all. If y'all don't, that's on y'all. Either way, I did my part. That's the best I can do for y'all. Because at this point, the voter turnout itself spoke for. So I waited. Usually, every vote, no matter if it's primaries, if it's regular, no matter what it is, I always usually go vote early in the morning. Yesterday, I specifically waited until 6:30 to go vote. Polls close at 8. So that left an hour and a half. Me, my husband, my son went to go vote. I was number 298 in my district. My husband was 299, so on and so forth. 300. We made it to 300 in my area. I'm in Susquehanna Township. Come on. 300 people? Gotta be kidding me. And folks was talking about they was busy or they forgot. Y'all can't complain about nothing. Did y'all know this? Did y'all know that the person that's in charge right now, that person who I never speak of, did y'all know that all taxpayer dollars are now going to a fund that is taking care of folks that he said, and I quote, if the Biden administration went against you in any way or attacks you in any way, you can get reparations. Us taxpayers. So I don't care what y'all say. If y'all work a job and pay taxes, y'all paying the people that stormed the Capitol. Y'all paying them. Think about that. I don't want to hear nothing about voting. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. All that money that... I'm going to shut up. I'm going to mind my business. Y'all keep running around trying to get yourself... Y'all try to get things from people like yourself, like certain people with morals, consciences, running around trying to do right thing, trying to get people to do the right thing. Ain't but a few of them. Very minuscule. Y'all run around and y'all expect that from everybody. Everybody's not on that. Folks are out here looking out for themselves, only worried about themselves, not understanding that staying separate from the group and not coming together as a collective is only going to hurt us all in the end. But I'm going to shut up and mind my business. Once again, I'm not going to keep on going through these arguments with y'all. I'm really not. Let me see what else. 6:20. I want to talk about one thing before I bring my special guests on. Can we bring up those Juneteenth? We need you first. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need you. We are not getting any funding whatsoever from anyone in regards to this Juneteenth holiday coming up as far as the parade goes. So we need you as a collective. You can support us by, or not just us, as you know what cracks me up is Eris was here, Eris Smallwood. Give me the picture of Eris. Yes. Eris was here on What It Do Wednesday last week or the week before, talking about the parade and how it's Juneteenth and how it's our second one and we want to make it big. Then she posted, and then I reposted the picture of the St. Patrick's Day parade. And then I went and did my own homework and looked at Cinco de Mayo celebrations, St. Patrick's Day parades, any parade that we have that's a holiday belongs to someone else. The numbers are astronomical. We currently have 30 organizations signed up for the Juneteenth parade. We get our own holiday where we can sign up our nonprofits for free and pay a simple $100 registration fee to show up our businesses and our life and our culture. And we got 30 so far, and the parade's June 20th registered. The way that you can help and support your own people, the turnout, we want to be better than St. Patrick's Day. Y'all could turn up for Cinco de Mayo. Y'all could turn up for St. Patrick's Day. Y'all could turn up for your own holiday, Juneteenth. This is your own holiday, June 20th. So the way that you can help, let me see. Yes. You can register at JuneteenthHarrisburg.com. Like I said, nonprofit organizations are free to register. You get to either parade or show up your business. You can get a magnet for your car. You don't have to do nothing spectacular. But at the end of the day, we got special bands coming from out of town. It's already in the book. So don't think that it's not going to be turned up. If it's only 10 of us out there, it's going to be turned. The problem is we would like for all of us to show up and show out and show them how we do for our own holiday. That's all I'm saying. So that's the way that you can help. If you want to help us for the Juneteenth parade, this is how you help. Register your nonprofit or your business. If you have a profiting business, it only costs $100. Please let's not argue about that $100 again this year. This is our second annual Juneteenth parade, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there before I get into it. My next guest, which is a special guest for me, and I couldn't wait to talk and have a just, regular sit down because I consider a friend and I've been supportive since day one for me personally. So wait. So give me 2.5 seconds while I get my girl in here to talk to us. Give me just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That was a quick one. See, I'm getting better at these intermissions. I have a super special guest tonight. I have been waiting patiently to talk to my girl. It's been a minute. I haven't seen you since you left us on down on Cameron. Let's talk about it. Miss Patty Kim, thank you so much for joining the Senator.
You. Call me Patty.
I, as always, did, but you're a senator now. How do you like it?
Well, first of all, can I just say thank you for having me?
Come on.
And congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
I was watching you when you were in the basement, in your bedroom.
In the basement and bedroom, right.
And you are, first of all, you can just talk. I'm not a talker like you, and you're so relatable. And when you speak from the heart, and you're a child of God, and you're meeting a need where people want to know what's going on. We want to be together. And so I just want to congratulate you on
Thank you,
your
Patty.
entrepreneurship and just being a businesswoman and being helpful. To all
I'm
of
learning.
us.
I'm
You're
climbing
doing
and
great.
learning
You're looking good
as I go.
while
Thank
doing it.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I missed you. Like, okay, so let me talk. When my support for you goes way back. I've always seen you boots to the ground in the streets. So your previous staff has introduced me to you. And once they introduced me to you, Janelle, Angel, everybody, once everybody introduced me to it, I actually watched and paid attention because that's what I do. And you were actually dealing with us, working with us in the neighborhoods. I can't say that for every politician. So thank you for that. Can I say that? I appreciate that from you. How do you feel now? How's it going for you?
So it sounds like a bigger job title, but the job is pretty much the same. And I have to say that since I'm seasoned now, I dye my hair, I'm seasoned now, and I have to give Harrisburg credit. Like, I am Harrisburg hard. I came in here as a little girl, 27-year-old, on the news, and then got my feet wet in city council. I got encouragement and I got criticism. And every time I ran, which I think is good to have competition, some folks told me what I needed to do better.
Right.
It hurt. I didn't like it. But I just took it enough to make a change instead of stewing on it. Because, you can get into that space, that dark space.
Trust
where
me, I know all about that,
you
Miss.
start going back to their profile and you want to do something not so holy to them.
Right.
But I got better, and I know, and I can see people. I can see who is for the right things, and I can see people for who they are, and they just want to self-promote themselves. I know which groups are doing really well. Others are just fly-by-night kind of
Yeah,
thing. And so
yeah.
I'm better, and in this position, I can move quickly, and I think I can help people better, and that's why I'm here. I'm very blessed to be here.
I appreciate that from you personally. As a constituent, I personally appreciate that from you. I wanted to say I can relate to the things that you don't like that they told you had to change and do. Because even in this little space that I'm in now, I had to change a lot. Things had to align differently.
Right.
Some things I couldn't do no more. Some things I can't say. Well, I say what I want pretty much. But I try to not be so harsh as I was.
Right.
Because I was very harsh. Because I'm starting to learn that sometimes that harsh kindness goes a long way.
And I didn't know you before, so I don't know what it's like now. But, seeing you, I think you moderated like 4 powerful mayors in one room.
I did.
Seriously.
I did.
I was so jealous when I saw that. Like, you are moving up.
I'm
like, you
trying
are
to
in
do
spaces.
17. I'm working on putting the 17
Oh,
in
are
one room
you?
together.
Oh my gosh.
That's my next
So
big one.
Things like that are inspiring. and
I'm working on it.
you're
I'm trying because
empowering us.
that was like an out of body experience. If I'm
I
being
bet.
honest with
Sherelle
you.
Parker.
Oh,
Holy cow.
what a
I used to work
like.
with her as a state rep.
So you know her energy.
Oh
So
my-
her energy is like
It fills up the
awesome,
room.
and it's all aspiring to do more. Something.
do you know how many times she gets hit, criticized,
Oh my
put
gosh,
down
yes.
as a woman? And she's standing there strong. And
And
she's,
she takes it to everyone and throws them right back as she has to, and does what she needs to do to make sure that people are okay, regardless to what they say. That's what I love. And then, like I said, it's inspiring to see a woman with such strength in a room surrounded by, and as you know, you're surrounded by not that many of your own.
you get stabbed in the back and in the front.
Whoo! And you don't find a lot of politicians that still keep it real.
Yeah.
And she's one of them.
She's a mom. She's a wife. She is just incredible. So again, you were in the room with all these women. You are doing amazing.
I'm trying.
You're
Like I
doing
said, I'm
amazing.
trying. How do you feel about yesterday's turnout for the voting, and how do you feel about everybody that won? You good with everything?
No, I'm not good with everything, but I also could understand, and partly a lot of it is our fault. Like what, this has to be. This is anyway.
This is how. Yeah. You might turn red and stuff. I don't want you to do that. Don't get angry.
So I had about 13 pastors come in. I accept a lot of meetings.
Right.
If you want to meet with me, there's, I will make time for you. And I had 12 pastors, and I didn't know if they're the type who are like, no abortion or, you're evil. I didn't know what kind of pastors, but they were all in my district. Some were Arabic speaking, Black, they were Latino, like they all came. And at the end, we had a nice conversation, talked about my faith and, why I'm here. And they said, Patty, what do you want us to pray for you? And I said, you know what? I want you to pray for the students. They are struggling. I want to bring up a woman, Gia Johnson from the Harrisburg School District. She's
Yes.
the homeless liaison, and she came to me and talked about what she's going through, trying to help kids transition from, home to no home, to couches. She is a saint on earth. She says there are 536 students in the school district accounted for. There's others, but they don't want to say anything because, they don't want to get called by children, youth. She looked tired. She is seeing the worst of the worst situations. It is, who am I telling?
Listen, I was going to tell you my story. I got my friend Tiffany Hall. She was a teacher at SciTech. Her assignment to the girls, she had a room for the girls. So the beginning of the school year, she asked them to write a letter to themselves for the end of the school year.
Okay.
She just read the letters in April. Heartbreaking what those girls are going through in the city right now. First of all, the homelessness is just an understatement. The ones that are in homes, the abuse, the what they're going without.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going without a lot. And then, hold on. Sorry about that. Give me a second. I hate when people call me right when they know people will call me while I'm live. No, I do a What It Do Wednesday at the same time every Wednesday and will still call my phone. I'm sorry. But anyway, the in-home abuse, the things that they don't have as far as food, parents, MIA, on drugs, alcohol, whatever the case may be. It was so disheartening to hear that. So we decided, and this was just like 2 weeks ago, we're going to try to get together. She has a space where we can get teen girls together and just come talk, maybe come have snacks, maybe just have some time together where we can just lay it on the line.
Yeah. An outlet.
A lot of times kids don't want to talk to their moms or their dads because they don't think they'll relate. So come talk to people you don't know or people you want to consider as a friend.
Yeah.
That you won't be judged by.
Yes.
Because I was a teen mom. So trust me, I've been there. There's nothing that a person could tell me about that I haven't been there and done. I was a teen mom myself in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, trying to put myself through school because I was determined not to be uneducated with kids in and out the system on drugs. That just wasn't my luck. I wasn't going to do it.
So this session is pretty heavy. You talked a lot about what had happened, and I want to bring a little bit of hope. Okay, you know, I have been working. It's a little bit embarrassing to say that I've been working on trying to raise the minimum wage for like almost 13 years now. And so you hear all the time we're a divided government. Okay, so the House, Speaker McClinton and Jordan Harris and all my old friends back there are in the majority, and the Senate is in the minority. And so whenever they pass a higher minimum wage, $15 an hour plus, it gets stuck in the Senate because the Republicans are in charge.
controlling, yeah.
So Trump, you won't say his name. I will say his name. Trump is doing a horrible job.
Yeah.
And a horrible job. So we are thinking in November that things are going to change. I'm just going to say it.
Virginia and Georgia flipped. Yesterday.
We
Come
need
on.
2 more seats
Yeah.
to flip so that we can decide what bills we want to pass. 2 more seats. They're not in this area. They're mostly in like Montgomery County, southeast area. Okay, it's looking very good. He's talked about turnout. It's all about the turnout.
It's all about the
okay?
turnout.
And then Trump gets to have the majority in both chambers. That's why he's getting to do everything he wants. And the Republicans are scared of him.
They are very scared.
But as you know, in the House, we just need a couple of flip so that we can keep him accountable. He said to our faces, he's going to change things. We're going to help you. We're going to bring down inflation. He has done the exact
opposite of
and
everything.
We are hurting. We were hurting before and we're hurting now, right?
Yeah.
So people are fed up. Use that fed upness and go vote and change the people. I know I'm speaking, I'm singing to the choir. I know that. And you tried bringing candidates so people know. And what was an eye opener, and I hope my son's not watching, but like I have a 19-year-old at home. He I'm glad I'm not on the ballot. He doesn't want to register. I got him to register. He didn't want to pick a party. He's like, Mom, I don't know the candidates. I don't want to pick the right. Oh my gosh, like you have been grown up in politics. You know how important, and these kids
new
are
people
just
are different.
They're different, and they see too much where they're just overwhelmed and don't want
No,
to. They don't
I'm
want to
say it.
Say
I'm going to say it. It's our fault. We made them horrible. It's our fault. I've been saying it for weeks. This is our fault as adult parents. We made it too damn easy for our children because we did not want them to do the same things or go through the same things that we went through. We made it so easy for them. Now they get all these freaking choices and they don't understand the impact that they make in situations like such.
Maddening. It's
I
maddening.
did it to myself. Trust me, I know. Again, I was a teen mom, but you would never know it by my kids because they're spoiled, rotten brats. Grown, spoiled, rotten brats here with their own kids. I'm spoiling them too. But see, I can do that now because them is their kids. They got to go home to them.
I know.
But it is our fault, honest. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. I truly... I don't even know where we went wrong in the election process because I thought we were teaching people we gotta vote. The new people just don't care. The new people don't care. The new people don't care about nothing they never get to see with their own two eyes.
So what we as Democrats are trying to do in the General Assembly is to make it easier to vote. You know, this voter ID stuff, like it's already hard now. Now you got to think about, getting ID, get off work, pay for parking. Like, oh my gosh, having like 2 weeks for you to go and vote, early voting, make it easier for people because it is hard. And they don't think that politicians are doing anything. Why are they going to take time off of work and go vote? So
Right.
it's on us as well. And that's why I want to get out there. I'm normal. I will listen. I care. But I don't know. Some politicians just don't have the self-awareness where they talk like, not like normal.
I know. I've talked to quite a few.
There's a disconnect.
I spoke to a politician who actually won yesterday, and I didn't understand nothing they was talking about. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna just put that out there.
Then I want to see real people like your friend and sponsor who's sitting over there to try. I want to demystify what it's like to run. It's not. She's still shaking her head.
Yeah, everybody's scared to do that because they've been watching the drop. Well, see, for me, okay, so
What?
Patty, I'm a nice person in most situations.
I know that.
But about 20 minutes before you came on, I said I've always been a fighter and I've never run for a fight. I'm the type to get angry fast and my blood pressure goes up. Now I want to fight. I can't be a politician in them rooms with them people talking crazy. Patty, do you know I will go crazy?
If you know that you can bring more resources to your people and families, you will hold it in. You will hold it in.
I'm tired
already-
already.
You don't give yourself
sorry.
enough credit.
I'm tired for already trying to work with the people to get them to go vote. And imagine trying to get them to go vote for me. Oh my God.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work.
Jesus. Mike.
Trump is in office.
Child.
Seriously, the standards are not very high, unfortunately.
Let me see some of those comments, Nandi. Let's see what the people were saying. Let me see. Shuby's here. These kids are going through more than. Yes, they are, Tisha. You never lied. They are going through more than what the adults are going through. You never lie. A lot of them are scared to go to school. A lot of them are scared that when they're at school, what's going to happen. A lot of them are scared at home. A lot of them want to go to school so they don't have to be at home. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
we need more support for people. And we think of mental health, but when you're that stressed and your cortisol goes up because you can't pay for things and you think you're going to get evicted, that's a mental health.
Oh my God,
emergency.
we dealing with that right now. I'm dealing with a lot of that.
And
Adults,
where are the resources? The Republicans keep holding everything back. They want
because they get their pockets fatter and our pockets are getting lighter. That's clear. That is ever so clear, which is why Virginia and Georgia actually flipped, because they are sick of it. Now we need a few more places to flip and do what they supposed to do.
Pennsylvania's next.
Pennsylvania better flip. If they don't, listen, there's no way anybody that lives anywhere in the United States that are hardworking Americans can say that they're okay with any prices of anything right now. And I mean, pick something, anything. Anything that used to cost $1 don't even cost $1. The Dollar Tree is $1.25. Stuff in the Dollar Tree is $5. I bought a fan out of the Dollar Tree that was $20. So I know there's nothing for $1 anymore.
Exactly. It's out of control.
To feed a family of 3 one day costs $50+ when we could feed a family of 3 for $20 less than 2 years ago.
Yep.
You can't buy spaghetti ingredients for $20 now. The meat itself costs $20. Yeah, we know 30, but I'm just saying the meat. And you used to be able to get the noodles, the sauce, the onions, the meat, everything for $20. You can't do none of that now.
It's a sticker shock to go out to eat. Oh my gosh, stay home,
Folks.
So it was nice. I had the pastors in my office, and I got to lecture them a little bit. I said, as you can see, government doesn't work. It doesn't work very well, and we can still do better. But man, you churches, what's up with renovating the fellowship hall, expansion, this and that? And to their credit, they said, you know what, we're thinking of putting more daycares into our churches so that they can help the working parents and whatnot. But man, the churches also have to step up. I grew up in a church, so I know. Yep, you did too. Yep.
My church, can I say this, is currently working on he don't even like to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it.
What?
My church is currently, Pastor Mac, working on getting some houses built for the homeless as we speak.
Beautiful. Good
That's
one.
what I'm talking about.
Good one.
My pastor, I can honestly say, is active in our community trying to figure out a way to help the community. And that's what I love about my church. That's the one reason I chose the church, because I knew he was going to do something special. And when I got in there and started feeling out, he don't even talk about all the stuff that he does. That's what we need.
And he was in the prison the other day. He's talking to the men. He's a very good
Pastor
guy.
Mac's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. And I'm missing church because I'm back at work on Sundays. So I'm kind of devastated until August. But that's okay. I'll be right back to it. I pray every Sunday and I still watch my services. So, and I'm paying my tithes. So
So I know you're the interviewer, but you know what do you think is your purpose in all of this? What is your purpose?
To be a voice for the people. That's it. That's it. It started as a voice for my sister who was no longer here. And then I started speaking for people who are here. So it's always, right now, I'm getting ready to do a pitch to be able to expand to be a voice for the people, because this platform allows people who would not normally be heard in any places like the news or anybody that, if they're not somebody, you know what I mean? Anybody can come talk to me. And any issues you got, you're a business owner, you want to expand your business, I want to spotlight you. I want us to win, because what people fail to realize is if we're all winning, we're all winning. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Our communities thrive if we're all winning. If we're coming together as a collective and everybody's outsourcing their business resources, everybody's getting business, our communities win.
It's beautiful. So well, I see the conviction, and I want you to continue. And I know that, as I said, I had to learn how to be Harrisburg hard. Like, the criticism is hard. She's putting her forehead on the microphone. But if you are walking in your purpose with God, that stuff should fall and melt away, because Satan likes to play in your head and bring you down and discourage you. He would love for you to put masking tape and duct tape over your mouth so you don't talk anymore. He would
Not
really
happening.
love that.
Not happening.
So I also wanted to come and just say I admire you. And
Thank you, and
for
I
what you're
appreciate
doing.
you.
No, this is
No,
you're where
I
you
do.
need to be at this moment. You're supposed to be where you are. So
Thank you,
spoke
Patty.
my truth. I'm done.
That's why I love you, because you tell the truth and you speak to me like you want to speak. We've always had these kind since I met you. So I love that. Okay, so there's that. Thank you so much for coming to talk to me, because we hadn't seen you for a while. We thought you missed us. You forgot about us, but we know you did. I knew you didn't.
Yeah.
I knew you didn't.
I have okay, it sounds like an excuse. It might be I have a bigger district. And I had to go to all these rural places to say, hey,
I'm Patty.
here's this Korean lady that
You could
don't-
just hang out in the hood where you been.
It's so much more comfortable here, but I had to go out to the farm fields and just make my round, my loop, and say, this is who I am. I'm not crazy. I'm here to help. And then that took a whole year.
That's
But,
good, though.
Happy here.
I'm glad.
Thank you for being on my mailer. Thank you for being at the lip sync battle.
Always. I want you to do another one so I can battle all these new, because they've been talking crazy to me. The people been talking crazy. I've been threatening them. I can't wait. But one day we'll get it back together. When you get time.
The XL, like they didn't want to have us anymore.
Well, we're going to get with the XL, because I'm sick of them. Them too.
We have to find a new
They
venue.
love our, Second Street.
Yep. I see. Yeah.
Those they like us.
Singers Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Karma.
And Karma.
Karma.
We
Karma.
bring a lot of people. Like it
And we're
was
going to figure it
packed
out.
last
I
time.
know, right?
But
It
it's
was.
it's being together. It's clean fun. We're laughing at each other, laughing at ourselves, and sometimes we just need that outlet just to be together and have fun and maybe a drink or two. But
What you got to say? What's up, Shub?
Shub needs to moderate again. You and oh my gosh, you and Shub, we would be on the floor. That would be amazing.
That's what people say when me and him get together. They
Oh
can't
my
keep it
gosh.
together. But Shub's a fool already. So I just add fuel to the fire because we related. That's all we acting like. People keep on saying we acting like, but he's a fool for real. So, that's his profession.
Can I tell a quick story? So Madonna, who always organizes, and she is a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful person inside and out. And because we want to keep it clean, we had a performer who showed us a dance that wasn't actually what happened on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Shuby made fun of her in such a nice, polite way, but it was. And Madonna was like, "Patty, I promise you, that's not what she sent in. We kind of have to filter things out. We want to keep it clean."
Right.
it just, and
But Shu clicked it up for you real nice. I know he did. I was there.
we got the message. Like,
Don't do that
girl,
again.
don't-
Sis, don't do that again. Don't play with us like that. Don't play with us,
She
Miss
was
Patty.
hugging the chair. Like, I didn't know what she was doing. We're just like, this is not.
Let me see, what is it? What's up, Shub? I asked you, what did you want to ask? What Michelle say? All the way at the bottom. Karma isn't big enough. Yeah, I know. We got to figure out something because we don't got but so many big spaces around here. But thank you. Anyway, he didn't respond. He must have went and took a shower finally. No, he said, ask your guest, would she like to donate to the parade and be a representation? She's a representation of the community full of people of color. You are our rep.
Thank you.
You are our rep. You most certainly my rep. Again, y'all know me. For me, that's my favorite line. For me, you've been mine. I don't know what nobody else say. Don't care. For me.
Yeah, I appreciate
Okay.
that.
So there you go. I asked. There you go. Anywho, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Come see us at the Juneteenth parade. Come hang and bang with us at the Juneteenth parade. We'll be down there doing the thing.
Yeah, my dad's celebrating his 90th birthday, and so.
Oh, well, that's more
I
important.
think I need to go down. I don't think we have a lot of.
That's way
At a
more
time.
important. Listen, whether you do or you don't, family comes first because that's what I'm keep on trying to. We got to get these family units back in order.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's one of the reasons why the crumble of our community, because the family unit has broken apart. We got to bring them back together. So dad's way more important.
He drives me nuts, but yeah, I will.
At 90, he better. He better. He better. I wish mine was here at 90. I would love to be
Do you
talking.
know what? Do you know what he said to me, a 52-year-old? Patty, good speech. Did your husband write it?
Well, you know he's 92, Patty.
He doesn't have dementia.
He comes from the land of the men were
Old
the daughter.
school.
Yeah.
My husband wrote it.
Was you pissed? And you can't even talk crazy because it was your dad. Good speech, Patty. Did your husband write it? Like, you're not capable of writing that for yourself. Like, he didn't create a daughter who's smart enough
So
to write her
We
own
all
speech.
see our kids as, the 8-year-old, the 12-year-old. So it just, I kind of get it. But man, I'm not going to do that to my
He's
kids.
89. You gotta remember where he come. See, that's another thing people be forgetting. Y'all forget where they come from. That has been trained in their brain.
generation,
That's
yeah.
how they grew up.
Stay
It
home
is
cook.
who they are. The men were in charge. We listened to them. They did all our stuff.
Look at you, psychologist.
No, my grandmom used to tell me. I grew up with my grandmom. And then, I did go to school for psychology. But they did do all our stuff back then. My grandma told me. She said my grandma passed away at 80-something. So she was born 1918.
Wow.
Right. I was born 1970. So, she had lived a lot of life by the time I got here. She said back in the days, she worked in a photography studio as a receptionist.
Mm-hmm.
And when the people would come in, she would go in the back like she didn't work there, like she was a maid or something, so they wouldn't harass her. Because she was a female in the working industry back in the day when women weren't supposed to be working. But the photographer guy there that ran the spot would let her go in the back and develop pictures while he would have people in the front so there would be no confusion or problems. That's why she always respected him and stayed with him for all them years. Retired from there.
Did she
Yep.
ever get jaded? Like, did she ever get bitter?
Mm,
She had to go through certain stuff.
no, she didn't trust white people at all. There was that. But she worked and lived like that didn't bother her,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
If you know what I mean. But she also made sure I knew about all her struggles. Because, coming up in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s as a black woman was, whoo-wee. And she only had 2 kids. And her son, this is so deep. My trauma goes deep. But anyway, her son, my uncle, my mother's brother, He was the oldest, was a lighter complexion back then. And he cut my grandmom off because he wanted people to think he was white. My grandma didn't see him or his kids for years. Years. So the trauma, it was a lot. She was hurt from that. So
And you
that
were hurt because it hurt her.
yeah, it hurt her. Yeah. So I would see her wondering where he was, what was going on with him in his life. And she always told me about him, but I never got to meet him. And I lived with my grandma my whole life until she passed. Even in adulthood, I would go back. I had my own place on Emerald Street. I grew up on, my grandma owned 2319 North 3rd Street. Right? I rented a house around the corner at 331 Emerald Street. Literally, if you walked out my back door in Chris Stark, you could cross the street, my house was right there. I was in that house for 1 year. 1 year. My grandmom, I worked 2 jobs. So my grandmom took care of my kids for me. So I was at work. I went from school to work to school to work. So I worked at I went to school hack, early morning class. Then I would go to Health America, go to work my 8 hours out there. And then after I would work my 8 hours out there, these people don't know how to take a break. After I worked my 8 hours out Health America, I would come and I would go to Robux. I would get a little quick nap in, come feed the kids, and then I would go to Robux and work my shift at Robux or Fabs because I was working both. So needless to say, I was doing a lot, and my grandma would hold me down. My grandma packed up my whole house on a Saturday while I was at work and brought all the kids and my sons had my 3 sons move all the boxes one by one around the corner
Oh my goodness.
from out my house. I came home, my house was empty. My grandma said, "You don't live here no more." I was a grown woman. "You don't live here no more." Them children, they kids said the house was haunted. They don't want to be there no more. Damn house wasn't haunted. Them kids wanted to be around there with my grandmom because my grandmom gave, how the grandmoms treated the grandkids like I treat mine. So,
So you couldn't be who you are without your grandmother.
no, I would have been awful.
But she took care of your kids when you did all that working in school.
Yeah.
Who took care of the kids?
My grandmom.
Wow.
My grandmom.
She's got a big house in heaven.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. I like telling my stories because can't nobody tell your story but you.
Absolutely.
And I want everybody to know that. I keep trying to remember all the stuff. So my story finally do come out. They be like, "Oh, yeah, I remember when she said that."
No, but to see a whole picture of you, I hear what you say, but then, now I can see the grandmother behind you. Like that's who you are, and that's why you are who you are. And
Exactly.
it's
It is.
beautiful. It's
It really is. And then I had a lot of help from my folks. So I've always been different.
So now you want to give back, and you want to talk to
Absolutely.
those girls. Who
I'm
are
going to give back. I'm going to figure out a way to be a big sister or auntie or something to help these girls because I know what it was like to be a single teen mom with nobody to talk to, nobody there. My grandma didn't understand what I was going through. She was older. And I went through a lot. I went through the abusive relationship. I went through the worrying how I'm going to feed the kids. I went through how I'm going to pay the light bill. I've been through all of that. I went through the abusive parents. Well, not parents. My mom was cool, but her boyfriends. So it was a lot.
So what would you tell the girls? How you got through it? What's the key?
Well, first of all, we got to stay prayed up. That's number one. God got it. God puts us in positions to go through things to teach us and prepare us for what he has for us in life.
Amen.
So I feel like everything that I go through is putting me in position for something bigger and better. Every single thing.
And can I just tell you over and over again, when you are in prayer and when you are quiet, you sometimes get this idea that you didn't think before. And it's God. Like, Patty, try this. Patty, go left. Patty, touch that person. And that is wisdom that keeps you going on the right path. But you have to be quiet to hear it. And that quiet time I do every morning just to drain my ego, ask God, what are the marching orders tonight? What's the marching orders today, God? Who am I supposed to talk to? And he just leads me leads me in the right direction where I can be most effective.
I'm gonna start taking time out to give me a few minutes to myself too. You're right, because every day I need to take a quiet time
Yeah.
and just stop. I pray daily. Now that's a different ball game, but I never sit and stop and wait for the response.
Just
Yes, so that's a good
Wisdom's
one.
there.
Thank you. I appreciate
listen.
that.
Yeah, the wisdom's there.
Yeah. So I'll talk about that probably when I start listening. You taught me something tonight. See, you learn something new every day. Never from everybody, every facet of your life, you learn something.
Absolutely.
See?
We get better. We get better together.
Get way better get together. They're not apart, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, thank you again for joining me. I'm gonna let you go now because I know you probably have bigger and better things to do.
My family found a bat in their house, in my house. We have a 100-year-old house. This is the. Don't look at me in a judgmental way.
I'm
My
not.
house isn't dirty. I'm
I
just
didn't say
saying.
it was dirty.
You looked at me like you.
A
live in-
100-year-old house, Patty. Of course you're gonna have a bat. Like, I'm not surprised.
Third
You-
time.
Is there a 100-year-old? I would love to have a vintage house like that, but I also know what comes with the upkeep of it. So, good luck with that.
Good luck with the rabies. Yeah.
No,
I
it's
know.
not gonna be rabies. You know, it's not hard to get rid of bats, and I'm not really sure, but because they think they're endangered species, you have to call a specialist in to get them out of there. You can't just kill it.
No, I don't. I don't want to. I don't know what to do.
Call the
So gross.
exterminator. They have a specialist. We'll be back in just a second. Give me just a second, folks. Let me now Miss Patty go deal with her bat situation and her 100-year-old house. Like, don't judge her like her house is dirty. No, your house is 100 years old. Yeah, all right. Go ahead, sis. I'm gonna need Shuby to get out my ear first and foremost. Shuby, get out my ear. There's one. Hey, Roslyn, you up next, baby. We gonna talk about you and them. All right, y'all. So that was a great interview with Senator Patty Kim. That's my girl. We got to have some conversation. And it was good. It was really good and enlightening. Listen, we got some stuff going on this weekend. Let's go to that first flyer right there, mama. Flyer. First one. Thank you. All right, so this weekend, y'all, tomorrow is the Memorial Weekend Jump Off Comedy Show with my guy, Two Ray, and Mrs. Darkchild, my sis. And we are going to slide on down to the borough for that one tomorrow. And then on Friday, the Grown and Sexy Night Out with DJ Red, Dress to Impress. And this is at, where's it at? Oh, Men in the Kitchen. 606 North 2nd Street. So $5 cover charge tomorrow starts at 7 for the Grown and Sexy. It's Dress to Impress. Yes, go. Saturday. Oh, put that shit on, y'all. Put that shit on. Because we at the Harrisburg movie. I will be at the red carpet. I'm going to be taking pictures. I'm going to be talking to the people. I want to see y'all. I want to see the city. I can't wait. We get ready to turn up, baby. Do you hear me? We finna turn up for this movie premiere. We are on the map, baby. Thank you, Preston Dent. And I'm telling you, the after party is 2 movie premieres. First one, be there by 1 for your red carpet. Second one, I think it's 4 o'clock for the red carpet, but don't be late because there's the red carpet. And then the movie premiere starts on time. We are not working on color people's time, okay, folks? Just so you know, it's up, okay? And I can't wait to see y'all on Saturday. Put that shit on. Do not come in no hoodies, no sneakers. Well, I'm gonna wear sneakers. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have a sexy dress on my sneakers. Wait, don't put on no jeans. Well, might be some cute jeans and a t-shirt and nice shirts. I put something nice on. Dress like y'all going somewhere. Y'all know how we do here. Don't do that. This is important. This is gonna be big. Don't do that. All right? Moving along. After we get done with the movie premieres, or before you go to the movie premieres, or after we get done with the movie premieres, we can also go to the Memorial Day weekend S Club cookout. You know Sheila always looks out and we have a good time all day and all night. It's up at the S Club, so that's all day and all night. So you want to come up there and have a good time. After you get done with the movie premiere, you can go on up there and slide on up there and get you some drinks in. Now, special event. I will be hosting Boots in the Ballroom, the father-daughter dance on June 6th. I will be looking forward to you fathers getting tickets and bringing your babies all dolled out, and we have a good old time together. Y'all hear me? Boots in the Ballroom. I'm sorry. The father-daughter dance. Let me know if you want any information in regards to it. I can get it to you immediately, okay? This is going to be a good time, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't want to miss it. Again, I want to thank Patty Kim for joining me. Y'all know every week I'm trying to bring y'all special guests. I got more coming. I'm going to take a Wednesday off because I got something important working on down the pipeline that I have to do on a Wednesday. But when I get this done, y'all, it's only bigger and better. I told y'all, 2026 it's only up from here. We finna win all the way around the board. So with that being said, everybody have a good night. Michelle, I love you. Shub, I love you. Les, thank you so much, girl. Tish, you already. Oh, wait, before I hang up, let me tell y'all, I hang up like I'm on the telephone. Y'all know I'm tripping. You know what it is? I'm sober. I don't like to be sober. But anyway, let me get a sip of water. It's one more thing I want to talk about. Can I talk about Black excellence real quick? My baby Jeray Lauren Mundy graduated with a master's degree with a 4.0 grade point average to end the semester. Can we talk about honor roll, baby? Can we talk about Black? That's my girl. She's so hard on herself. She works so hard. She be doing so much. And baby girl be criticizing her own self. Girl, stop playing with me. Stop acting crazy like your mama. Do what you do. You got this. Okay? Girl, you know I got you. I'm always going to have your back no matter what. You are Black excellence. Don't be so hard on yourself no matter what, okay? Y'all keep on rising to the top. I see y'all on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If y'all decide to join me at the 40 and over BMD League, because that's going to be crazy. Y'all already, I told y'all, Shays is going to be the quiet killers coming up on the sideline. But then we also got a couple of other teams in there that might sneak in there. See, the season will tell who's coming forward. Playoffs will tell who's going to get it. So there's that. So with all of that being said, y'all have a blessed rest of y'all night. I'm going home because Dom, I said what I said. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm sorry. It is your birthday. I'm sorry. I'm going to be nice today. I'm sorry. Go back to the comments real quick. I think he in the box. Happy birthday, Dom. Happy birthday. But y'all ain't going to take no title. I did talk about Sunday. You're going to have to rewind it because I was talking shit about you and Brad. I said what I said. Y'all got your little lucky punk ass win. I said what I said. And like I said that's only because Boom did what he did. But that's okay. I'm out of here. I'll see you on Sunday. Happy birthday, bro, though, for real. Happy birthday. Love you to death. Can't wait to see y'all on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nah, for real. Please register for the Juneteenth parade. That's the only way y'all can help us. No, for real. Because we got to do this on our own. So we need y'all. So please register for the Juneteenth parade. All right? Nonprofits are free. So come on. Let's go. Let's get it done. You can order a magnetic little sticky to go on the side of your car for your business and just drive. You ain't even got to say nothing. Just drive through. Okay? Print Now does them all. Okay? I'm just trying to tell y'all how we can get this done. So y'all have a blessed rest of y'all night. I'm going home to my family. I'm over it. Is it raining again? Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all this week, next week, all the weeks. Bye.